they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on third down.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Jackson. That catch good for only a couple. Another run for Murray on 2nd down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They go play action now. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. On 1st down, Murray. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Now it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now it's Hill. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. They'll turn to Kamara. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They begin the drive with a run by Murray. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Play action. Now Jackson. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. 7 yards there and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
First down, Murray steps away. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Hill now after the interception. He's got the tight end, Vanell. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. They'll give to Kamara here on the option. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Campbell on the stop. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
Hill on 3rd down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here's Hill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. After the interception, here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. First down and more for Jackson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jackson from the shotgun. He'll buy some time right. He's going deep for Brown. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way down to the 5. But for all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, his deep ball, it's really a thing to behold as well. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
2nd down and goal.
Play action, it's Jackson. Now he'll escape to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Rolling to his left. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 29. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both teams going through their final halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football. And to bring you the second half from the Superdome, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Flushed out right. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll run here. It's Murray dancing away at the 35. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down, Ravens.
Jackson, option right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper it at 2nd and 1. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find a way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
On 2nd down, it's Murray, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Mario Davis. A pickup of 2 yards.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A 1st down and then some. 36 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Out to his left. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. Rolling, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson now. On the move to his left. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now they'll run. Murray. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Latavius Murray. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Tucker with the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Ravens 7.
Boy, it's only a 1-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. Get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw is Hill. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
That's the end of the third quarter of play, with the score Saints 12, Ravens 7.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Ravens 28-yard line.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Mark Ingram, 28 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. This time, the extra point up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. They run from the shotgun with Murray. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Baltimore.
Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage,